Tom Selleck was born Thomas William Selleck on January 29, 1945, in Detroit, Michigan. Raised in a middle-class family, he grew up with the values of hard work, integrity, and perseverance deeply instilled in him. Acting was not an early ambition. Instead, athletics played a central role in his life. He earned a basketball scholarship to the University of Southern California, where he studied business administration. To support himself, Selleck began taking small modeling jobs, which gradually led him toward the entertainment industry. His tall stature, rugged good looks, and commanding presence soon caught the eye of casting directors. And with training at the Beverly Hills Playhouse, he began securing small television and film roles in the late 1960s and early 1970s. The turning point in his career came with his casting as Thomas Magnum in the hit CBS series Magnum P.I. Troudis and Force on en Treat Forks Stort, which aired from 1980 to 1988. As the charismatic private investigator in Hawaii, Selleck became an icon of American television. His mustache, easygoing charm, and ability to balance humor with drama turned him into a household name. The role earned him an Emmy Award in 1984 and several Golden Globe nominations. More than just entertainment, Magnum P.I. revealed Selleck's ability to portray a character who was heroic, vulnerable, and morally grounded, a new standard for TV protagonists of the era. Beyond television, Selleck found success on the big screen. He starred in the hit films Three Men and a Baby, 1987, and its sequel, Three Men and a Little Lady, 1990, both of which became cultural staples of their time. He also proved his versatility in westerns like Quigley Down Under, 1990. Though he famously turned down the role of Indiana Jones due to scheduling conflicts, Selleck carved out his own legacy in Hollywood, choosing roles that often reflected resilience, principle, and relatability. In 1997, he stepped into unfamiliar territory with the comedy In and Out, inspired by Tom Hanks's Oscar speech for Philadelphia. At a time when Hollywood was hesitant to tackle LGBTQ+ themes in mainstream comedies, Selleck's participation stood out. His willingness to embrace humor while supporting progressive storytelling revealed his openness as both an actor and a person. The following year, he starred in The Closer, a CBS sitcom where he played advertising executive Jack McLaren. Though short-lived, the show highlighted his sharp comedic timing and his willingness to explore roles outside the heroic mold. Nearly a decade later, Selleck appeared on the NBC drama Las Vegas as casino owner A.J. Cooper, a role that brought authority and energy to the show. Around the same time, he found long-term success with the Jesse Stone TV film series, where he played a small-town police chief battling personal demons. Unlike his earlier confident roles, Jesse Stone was deeply human. Quiet, flawed, but determined. His portrayal received critical acclaim and remains one of his most beloved performances. Later, he introduced himself to a younger generation with his recurring role as Dr. Richard Burke on Friends. And in 2010, he began portraying Frank Reagan in Blue Bloods, the long-running CBS drama where his gravitas as the Reagan family patriarch solidified his status as a staple of primetime television. Off-screen, Selleck's personal life reflected the same values of loyalty and responsibility. In 1971, he married actress Jacqueline Ray and adopted her son Kevin, giving him stability and guidance that shaped Kevin's life as he pursued a successful music career. After their divorce, Selleck met British actress Gilly Joan Mack, whom he married in 1987. Together, they welcomed their daughter Hannah, who grew up to become a respected equestrian and horse breeder. Unlike many Hollywood couples, Tom and Gilly built a life centered on privacy, devotion, and grounded family values. At 80 years old, Tom Selleck surprised fans with a heartfelt confession that revealed one of the most important influences of his career, James Garner. Reflecting on his journey from a struggling young actor to an international television icon, Selleck did not speak of fame or fortune, but of friendship. "He was the only one who could do that to me," Selleck said of Garner, the legendary star of the Rockford Files. For Selleck, those words carried deep meaning. When Selleck appeared in recurring roles on the Rockford Files during the 1970s, he was still unknown and struggling to find his place. Garner, already established, could have kept his distance, but instead welcomed him warmly. "Jim wasn't just an actor I admired," Selleck explained. "He was a mentor, a friend, and in many ways, a role model. He had this ability to make you feel like you belonged, even when you weren't sure you did." Watching Garner, Selleck learned lessons far beyond acting. Lessons about humility, professionalism, and authenticity. Garner never lectured or imposed advice. He led by example. His humor, kindness, and effortless charisma left a lasting imprint on Selleck. "He made me see that success isn't about ego," Selleck admitted. "It's about respect, about treating people right. That's something Jim lived every day." Their friendship endured throughout Selleck's rise to stardom, with Garner remaining a constant source of support. When Garner passed away in 2014, Selleck was deeply shaken. Even years later, his voice carried reverence when he said, "He was the only one who could do that to me. I owe so much of who I became, both as an actor and as a man, to the example he set." Today, as Selleck looks back on his long career, the awards and fame pale in comparison to the friendship that shaped him most. His confession is not about weakness, but gratitude. A reminder that even the brightest stars are guided by those who believe in them. For Tom Selleck, James Garner was not just a colleague, but a lifelong mentor and friend. The man who proved that being a good actor matters, but being a good human being matters even more.